For tuning in, logging on to another episode of Illuminati News Hour, right here on Illuminati Radio. I am your host, I'm your pastor, Mr. Michael Smith. If you are new to this page, please hit that follow button and turn on all of your notification bells. I said if you're new to this page, please hit that follow button and turn on all your notification bells so that you can get this news as we drop it. Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot. Yeah. Okay, and don't forget if you have any special request videos that you want me to do, a celebrity you want me to do a video on, a YouTuber you want me to do a video on, or a particular topic you want me to drop some understanding on, there's a small donation of $5. The donation link in the description box below. Let's go. Alright, so Billboard just dropped the top 10, you know what I'm saying, artists, top paid artists. Now, the media is putting this out there like this money is actually going to the freaking artists. Why they lying to you? Why they lying to you? You better check these folks' contracts. Before you think that NBA YoungBoy is getting all that money from streaming, because the main thing here is streaming. That's the main thing here. All of the revenue, when you heard about the Billboard's top 10, you know what I'm saying, streamed artists, because you know, they calculated everything up during the pandemic, because during the pandemic, you know what I'm saying, it was no touring. You know what I'm saying? That's where most of these artists get their money from, is touring. You know what I'm saying? But being that they couldn't tour, they calculating all of the revenue up from streaming, people. You better check these folks' contracts before you thinking that these artists is making the money that they're making. Come on. Do you really think NBA YoungBoy got control and got every, you know what I'm saying, is really caking from streaming? Let me tell you something. The only people that is caking from streaming is those people who are on YouTube and who are YouTube personalities and got their YouTube channel monetized, and you know what I'm saying, and is making money from ad revenue. And even then, YouTube take out like 20% of that. So you're streaming on YouTube, even YouTube is taking out money from that. 20%, I believe it is. And you get the and you get the rest. So can you imagine, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, being signed to a label? Let me tell you something. All of the artists that is so-called the top streamers, all of that streaming revenue is going to the label. The label is getting the bulk share of all the streaming of all of these artists. You know what I'm saying? The artists, you know what I'm saying, number one, if some of the artists got to, you know what I'm saying, got to recoup what they done, you know what I'm saying, what the label done dished out. Because if some of the artists, if the label, you know what I'm saying, done paid, if the label done gave you an advance check or done gave you money up front, you ain't getting shit from them damn streams. And that's how the label gets you. The label will give you a big, let me tell you something, because a lot of people be like, yeah, I'm going to get me a, you know what I'm saying, I'm going to go get me a, you know what I'm saying, get me a big advance. That's how they get you. You looking for a big advance when your album drop, you know what I'm saying, they're going to mark up, you know what I'm saying, mark up the paperwork to make it look like you still owe money. And next thing you know, you are still, you know what I'm saying, being a slave for the label, you know what I'm saying, rapping for the label, and you ain't getting a damn dime. You know what I'm saying? Billboard, you know what I'm saying, is just strictly that. This is the major record labels, you know what I'm saying, congratulating themselves on how much money they slaves brought in to them. That's what that is. They'll make, you know what I'm saying, there's how much money have they slaved, because every last one of these artists are slaves. NBA YoungBoy is a slave. That's why he's where he's at, in jail. Because when a slave don't do according to what the master tell him to do, what happens? You get locked up in jail. You know what I'm saying? Look at, you know what I'm saying, Kid Cudi. You know what I'm saying? He's doing exactly what the master's telling him to do. The master told you to damn take your ass on damn TV in a dress. You took your ass on TV in a dress. You know what I'm saying? P. Diddy, every last one of these. When the slave does what the master tells them to do, they enjoy their success. When the slave, when a slave disobey the master, the slave gets punished. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? So when you see this Billboard-Top 100 or top 10 top paying artist, yes, the baby is a, you know what I'm saying, he's popular, he's streaming. But like I said, before you think that these freaking rappers is making this money from streaming, you need to check their damn contract. Because let me tell you something, now one of these Jewish people's label is not going to have a nigger, you know what I'm saying, get that streaming. That's money right there. The labels is not going to have a damn slave getting streams like that. You know what I'm saying? You can have, the label going to be like, you can have the touring money. That's yours. You can have all that. You out on tour, you can have all that. But merchandising, yes, that's another one. You think these artists make their money from merchandising? Hell no. You know what I'm saying? You better check these folks' contracts. Because most of the contracts, the streaming belongs to the label, the merchandising belongs to the label, your whole image belongs to the label. So some of the, most times, you cannot even get paid off of your own image. Because that belongs to the label. You know what I'm saying? So when you see this damn Billboard shit and, oh, he's making this, he's making that, that's bullshit. You know what I'm saying? These are slaves. The baby is a slave. NBA YoungBoy is a slave. All the way up to Michael Jackson was a slave. They're all slaves to the label. Anyway, this is news. Just thought I'd come to you and bring you this breaking news. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, if you have any special request videos that you want me to do, a YouTuber you want me to do a video on, a celebrity you want me to do a video on, or a particular topic you want me to drop some understanding on, there's a small donation of $5. The donation link in the description box below. Let's go! Don't forget, if you are tuning in, if you just now tuning in to this, and if I need you to hit that follow button, and make sure you turn on all your notification bells. Hit that follow button and turn on all your notification bells so you can get this breaking news stories as we drop it. I want to thank you for tuning in and logging on to another episode of Illuminati News Hour, right here on Illuminati Radio. I am your host, Pastor Michael Smith. Let's go!